Yeah, I guess this is a good place for a rant. Like, first of all, anybody who believes like red or blue, like get fucked. I fucking hate the very idea that you believe that your piece of shit corrupt party that is obviously involved in systematic corruption at the deepest fucking levels can somehow change because you have a new and different guy. Like, this is just the general functions of how this system operates, and the incentives are so incredibly misaligned that it is designed for the most reprehensible and disgusting forms of corruption. And like the thing that disgusts me the most is that like these motherfuckers are cheap. Like it costs like $20,000 to buy a fucking senator to vote for something you want. Like think about that for a minute. Like that's not even, most normal people could just put down 6 months of their salary. And if they desperately cared enough, they could fully sponsor a fucking bill to get rammed through. Like it is horrible and disgusting. So when I meet people that try to tell me, like Trump's going to be the end of America, first of all, I go, so how the fuck was he the president for 4 years, didn't start any new fucking wars, and actually left when it was time to do that? Meanwhile, your senile guy is out here giving more money to foreign wars than to our entire fucking military corps. Like, it's absolutely batshit crazy. And you think getting a new person in here will change something? And to me, this is why, first of all, I go, I don't vote. I think it's an absolutely fucking pointless endeavor that gives people a false hope that's really about not wanting to deal with the existential angst of seeing that, like, we're actually fucking slaves. And they give us a very small margin of things to talk about and vote about and to upset and anger us. So meanwhile, like, these assholes can funnel billions of dollars to themselves, their buddies, their cronies, their industries, and to use that money to go kill innocent people abroad under the auspices that somehow represents American interests. It is fucking disgusting and deplorable anytime I meet anyone who says, well, we have to fight the Russians, or we have to support the Ukrainians, or we have to bomb the Palestinians, or we have to make sure that the Houthis all die. Like, fuck you. If you want to go kill people, tell you what, you go get a gun, go abroad, and go fight those people. I'll be very happy for you in doing that. And maybe you'll actually learn something that, like, human life is actually, like, a beautiful and incredible thing, and maybe we shouldn't just eliminate it for whatever causes we believe. So, like, I find the whole political process disgusting, and I would really like to see a radical, and again, I don't want to call it a third party, because I really want it to be a movement that has nothing to do with our political system, of where I can meet other people that'll go, yeah, like, fuck either one of these people, and if you come to me being like, well, it has to be the Democrats or the Republicans, like, fuck you, you're a fucking traitor to the American ideal, you're a traitor to the U.S. Constitution, and you represent a disgusting and deplorable, violent apparatus that you can't change, that you're a slave to, and you would rather live in your own pedantic fantasies about creating some fucking change that'll never come about because it's just not designed to operate that way. And I think Bitcoiners on a whole were tempted in the same way, and to me, I've really found the last 2 years has been extremely valuable for me to find the division between who I consider real Bitcoiners as cypherpunks and who I think are status Bitcoiners who really like number go up. They really like the idea of this sort of libertarian idea that we can sort of restrain government a little bit. And I'm frankly, like, I think it's a fucking stupid idea. And I'm very worried and concerned about how the ETFs and financial Bitcoin is capturing a lot of the core cryptographic procedures that allow for Bitcoin to actually operate as it has. So, but yeah, I find the whole American dialogue really despicable, and I think a lot of it comes down to most people just don't actually want to engage in critical thought. They just want to repeat a lot of the shit they hear on the news, the media, and otherwise. And, like, I had a much older friend visit this last week. He's very hardcore liberal, and I just find a lot of his perspectives confusing, and I think he does as well and hasn't given much thought to it, because he'll repeat a lot of the stuff he says on the news, and like, I'll ask him stuff like, well, so, like, why do you support this war in Ukraine? Like, it doesn't make sense to me that, like, innocent people are dying over there. And to me, the preeminent idea in politics is who gets to live and who gets to die. So, like, why are you supporting people dying who you've never met? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And he just didn't have a good answer to it other than, like, seems to be that Putin's a real bad guy and we got to stop him.